Aaron.
And we are on our next new Misadventure. Today we're in City Park and we're gonna try some Cafe de Monde, some beignets. So let's have a good time and go try some beignets.
Yes, let's do that.
So we showed you around the beautiful park. Now we're going to show you the famous Cafe de Monde. It's not the original. The original is in the French Quarter in New Orleans. But this is another one they did several years back. We've actually never tried this one. So we're excited to show you and go taste some really good beignets. They're so good. For those who don't know about beignets, they're little powdered, fluffy donuts, if you want to call them.
Deep fried powdery sugar goodness.
Goodness, that's what the better word is for it. But people think of them as different things, but they're just so good, so yummy, and so fresh. And we can't wait to show you some good beignets.
It's so fresh and so good.
But they are the best. They're known to be the best. People from all over, when they come to New Orleans, and New Orleans is known for their beignets, that's where they come to Cafe de Monde. Around the New Orleans area, there are other beignet places.
Morning Call, for example.
And they're all very good, and we'll get to try those.
Coffee and beignets, another one.
Correct. And there's so many of them. And also, New Orleans is also known, which I never knew, for donut shops. They have the best donut shops. But that's a whole nother video.
That's a whole, yeah, I was about to say, that's a whole
nother set of content. But we are excited to bring you and show you some really good beignets and try them. So let's go and have some beignets. So when you are in New Orleans, you never know when you're going to hear some really good music, especially some really good jazz. So right behind us we have an amazing saxophone artist who's performing. Actually, we had a bride and groom that went by before to do some pictures, and he actually played Here Comes the Bride. So that was awesome. Since New Orleans is the home of jazz, you never know when jazz is going to be playing right in front of your eyes. And believe it or not, every single artist is all individually different, and they're all talented and amazing at the same time. So everyone just has talent here. And it's amazing to what you hear and what you see. And you know, we have a lot of family members in the jazz world that are professional players, and it's just amazing to hear everyone come together and play some beautiful music. So let's go try some beignets. So these are some of the items you can buy, and if you go to the French Quarter, they also have their own Cafe de Monde store that you can go buy cups, beignet mix, and souvenirs, and also their coffee. They're also known for their chicory coffee. So if you are a coffee fan and you love chicory, I'm not a coffee person, but I have family members that love Cafe de Monde chicory coffee, then this is your place to get chicory coffee.
Side note. A little fun fact. No, seriously, a little fun fact. You can get Cafe du Monde here in many places, and even in stores. But there's one other place in the world you can walk into a store or into a coffee shop and get Cafe du Monde. Drum roll, please. It's actually Japan.
Japan?
Yes, Japan. So, how I understand it, a Japanese businessman came to New Orleans.
Interesting.
And fell in love with it, that he found a way to convince the people who own Cafe du Monde to actually do a franchise when they said that they would not do any franchise.
Yeah, I never knew that. He's so smart. He's like the walking encyclopedia.
So, in this case, you can go to Japan and get Cafe du Monde.
I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm more of a hot chocolate person. I just don't like the aftertaste of coffee, but they make coffee here in New Orleans, which I never knew that. It's a big coffee capital here. Actually, I have a Folgers plant not too far away from our house in the greater New Orleans area. And as you go by off the bridge, you smell coffee for like a mile, no joke. It's strong. Actually, that's one of his pet peeves, is smelling coffee. Aaron doesn't like the smell of coffee. I love the smell of coffee, I just can't drink it. I don't like the aftertaste of coffee. So for all you coffee drinkers, yes, I've tried extra sugar, extra cream. I still do not like coffee because I don't like the aftertaste. But I know everyone loves their coffee.
nice pretty picture of beignets. Are you ready to eat?
We're ready to eat. So we got some hot chocolate, and boy, this is really hot. And we got my mom some decaf coffee.
Cafe du Monde.
And we're gonna try some Cafe du Monde hot chocolate and coffee. And we're gonna try a beignet. We already know these are good stuff.
I'm Jennifer's mom and Aaron's mother-in-law. I am at the famous Cafe du Monde, and I am eating a beignet loaded with powdered sugar. Great for the figure.
So much so every time she breathes, it blows everywhere.
It does. And here we go. Oh my gosh. It's like dying and going to heaven.
That good, huh, Mom?
Yeah.
On top of it, you get to enjoy your beignet and listen to jazz music on the saxophone.
And my famous coffee.
Yeah, so I guess I'm up next to try the famous beignet. So even though we've had this, but every time you taste it, it's like still like you haven't had it before because it's so good. I tend to take a little powdered sugar off because I tend to get it everywhere. So let's try it. Very good, very fresh, and if you like Joey fried food with really good powdered sugar, you will love these. They're very fresh, if you can see the inside. If you like doughy things, this will be your next best friend in New Orleans.
She's like, every time we catch you on camera, you're eating dessert. Why
I know. Does that mean I'm the dessert queen? Well, here's the thing. You live in New Orleans, there's lots of desserts. And there's lots of food. So if you don't start walking, you'll put on a lot of pounds. But honestly, you do everything in stride, you do everything with portion control, you'll be okay and still be able to try the finest of foods and desserts.
And besides the delicious beignets loaded with 5 pounds of powdered sugar, you have their coffee, Cafe du Monde, famous coffee. And they brew it here in Louisiana. And it is the best coffee I ever tasted. And I love my coffee.
And we got one more left. Mom, what should we do with the one more
I
left?
guess we have to share it. It's very fair.
I guess we're splitting it.
Yes, we are.
Why not? Her last hooray before surgery next week. So let's give her another beignet.
What they're going to say is she had one beignet too many, and she can't have the surgery now.
Oh no, Mom.
Okay.
We're enjoying it. We're trying to give my mom a good weekend because next weekend she's having foot surgery, as I mentioned. So she's going to be off her feet, non-weight bearing for 6 to 8 weeks. Mom, God bless you. So it's going to be tough in the beginning, but we'll get her through it. She's going to do some rehab for a little bit to get her walking again and learning how to do non-weight bearing. But she'll be okay. It's something she had to get done. It's been in the works for a while, so we're happy. We support her, and we wish you luck to the best doctor and the best surgery to fix your foot, Mom.
Amen.
Amen.
Well, so how was your experience? I mean, look at the table. It's gone. They ate it all.
Yeah, there's a little crumbs, because the powder seems to be a little messy. But we did a good job trying to keep it all on the plate. I love the hot chocolate, again, because I don't drink coffee, but me and Iran love hot chocolate. Mom, how was your coffee?
Coffee was delicious. One of the best coffees I've ever tasted.
Had a very good day. We spent the day walking around City Park, looking at all the scenery, playing piano. I haven't played a piano since I was like 12. I think I did okay. What do you think, hon? I may not win a Grammy for it, but hey, I guess if you need some entertaining, why not?
Well, we're talking about Cafe du Monde now.
Yeah. So right now we are finishing up our relaxation at City Park's Cafe du Monde, and we stuffed ourselves with beignets, and we're having some good hot chocolate and some good coffee, enjoying the mom's company, and just having a good time, spending good quality time with the family and the moms. And we hope you enjoyed us, and hopefully if you ever come to New Orleans, you definitely try Cafe du Monde's beignets. You will enjoy them. They're yummy goodness. My mom is actually enjoying such a beautiful day at Cafe du Monde at City Park. She wants to say something too, to fit with her mood today. Sing it, Mom.
Special quality time with my beautiful daughter and my son-in-law, Aaron, my wonderful son-in-law. And let the good times roll.
Yeah, Mom, you
They
go.
say late, Baltimore roulette. That's not only a catchphrase, it's a way of life.
Let the good times roll, everyone. Have a great night.